Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp, as we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Army Black Knights, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't... The Black Knights will kick it away to start us off. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Florida's offense will get first crack at it today. I know Bo Nix has the single-season completion record, but this guy may make a run for it if he has many more games like the last one, David.
It was crazy. I mean, it was interesting to watch, man. Just in a rhythm, not fooled, like just so confident, knew his answers to the test before the questions were even asked. And defensively, that presents a huge challenge. And Jesse, how do you want to attack him? Because something has to change after that last game we saw.
Yeah, I think one of the big keys for him having that kind of day and that kind of accuracy was his offensive line gave him a lot of time to survey the field and throw darts. So if you're on defense here, you've got to find a way to disrupt his rhythm. You've got to be able to get pressure on him. You don't necessarily have to get him to the ground and sack him, but the ball has got to come out early. You cannot let him sit back there and pick you apart.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the exit.
There he goes! And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. And the Gators want to move quickly. The Gator ground game is lurking in the murky waters, and it has been most effective.
Yeah, and we've seen them in the past, man. When Florida's really cooking, they've got some good backs. They've got some good balance, but they've got some physicality, and that's what you want to see from this unit.
Here comes the offense on second down. They'll go to the ground. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. The Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Back to pass. It's Lagway. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, it doesn't get any better than that. You script the first 10 plays, that was 10 plays. That was perfection. That was a touchdown. That's called good scouting, being ready for the football game, and executing to a T to start this game off.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Army's offense will have its first possession of the game. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful, they wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Grabbed in the middle. It's short. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Out of the gun to give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll run play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep two hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped them.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Black Knights send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Quick handoff. Oh, he's got some space. Picks up the first down, still moving. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. They're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. They'll send the back in motion. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third down, he drops the throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Never a doubt. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, we head to Dallas for a final update on one of the best games every year, the Red River Rivalry. Texas pulled out the victory on a day they clearly did not have their best, and that's a testament to those players there in Austin. That winning gene, I really believe it's a thing. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Rush is on him. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. Bringing the heat. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And really good job getting to the quarterback. That's priority number 1, trying to get pressure on him, get him to the ground as a bonus. They had 6 sacks in their last game. They got to keep building on that number if they want to keep stacking wins.
The Black Knights will call on their punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The give on the inside. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. They get to the line quickly. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The Gators headed quickly to the line. To throw, it's Lagway. Looking deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got him downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. On the run, it's Reed.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30. Trying play action. Trying to burn this defensive back. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll try it over the left side. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He slides that just inside the right upright. This is now a 7-point game.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. Brings him to the open. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. The Gators want to crank the tempo.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Gators will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The play-action fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at at the 15.
And that's now their third sack of the game. This is one of the best units in the entire country getting after the quarterback. They have done such a great job recruiting athletes up front and in their front seven. They can blitz, they can rush you with 4, with 3, but they've got dudes that can beat you one-on-one, and you're seeing that in this game.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Black Knights decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. The lone back's got it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Looking down the middle. A strike downfield. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
To the air on first down. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Now the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Muscling ahead on third and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators are rolling down the field. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Brought down after a pickup of 2 to the 19. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. They'll give it to the back. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. And the Gators come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After another clutch third down conversion, it's first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida! Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it has gone final in that fascinating Pac-12 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Oklahoma State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program with a case full of trophies, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out.
The short hands, it's short.
Pac-12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. He'll keep it himself. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that's the 4th sack this offensive line has given up today. And guess what? You thought they'd be better. Last week, they got their butts chewed out. 6 sacks they gave up. This week, on their way to doing it again, this offensive line has to step up.
The Black Knights will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin them deep. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Gators are in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Makes the grab on the left. Finding an escape route. Oh, he got loose. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. He makes a catch. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14. Takes the handoff. It's Webb. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Caught in the backfield, it's Jackson. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. And it looks as if they're going to try a field goal. He splits the uprights, and that lead grows even bigger. They keep pushing that lead out, and the kickoff team's getting some work. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. First play of the drive comes from the 22. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Coleman. Makes the catch. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Finds his man. It's Fortner. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
The Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on second down. Trying to escape and get it himself. Turning it on! And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Gators moving quickly to the line.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Lagway. Fires to the middle. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on third down. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. And this one is perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. This drive will open from the 15. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Howard. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Reed. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off-play action on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Finds space on the right. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. It's a new chapter at quarterback for Army after Bryson Daly's historic season led the nation with 32 touchdowns on the ground. Army had 12 wins, a school record. With Daly now a commissioned officer in the Army, time for next man up, Jesse.
Yeah, and you're going to have to be able to run the football. You're going to have to be able to make great decisions, though, in the option game, which I think is something a lot of times we take for granted. It's not just making good decisions throwing it, but understanding when to dive, when to keep it, when to pitch. That's what makes this Army offense run so smoothly.
Here's the pressure. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the Black Knights will punt it away on fourth down. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. To the air, it's Lagway. Finds his tight end. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Gators can really attack on this second and short. Snagged in the middle, it's Sturdivant. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Livingston.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Flips it out on the screen. He's pushed out of bounds at the 22. And the Gators are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This field goal unit getting some serious run. They've already been out there 3 times. The kicker will try it again. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. Coming out with it, it's Benson. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll run it from the gun. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Looking for a man. It's Coleman. Fires to the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. The Black Knights really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Moving away from pressure. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Reed. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Black Knights want to pick up the tempo. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Reed. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. 1 snap coming before they head to the locker room. Off the play fake. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened? And what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
The Gators will kick it off to start the 2nd half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Coleman. Got it in the middle, it's Fortner. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. But they didn't give him much on the return, but they are in prime scoring position at the 22. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Grabbed behind the line, it's Jackson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. On the run, it's Clark. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The Gators will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Nice job by this defense, man. Playing aggressive, playing physical, taking away the easy stuff on the perimeter. Nice job rushing the quarterback, bringing more bodies near the line of scrimmage, getting the sack, and forcing the third down and goal.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left them with more ground to cover. Back to throw, it's Lagway. Unleashes one. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Louisiana Monroe is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up by 28 over Middle Tennessee. Just another week of football in the Sun Belt, guys, where we've come to expect the unexpected.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. To the air on 2nd down. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Motion from the back. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So now things a bit harder after that delay of game penalty, and now you got to worry about getting it out of the shadow of your own goalpost. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. That internal clock just didn't move fast enough, and they get him for a safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
And they'll set up with a free kick from their own 20. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Returner is tackled down at the 36, and your Florida Gators will take over 1st and 10.
Snags it quickly on the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. So now it's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Looking downfield, it's Lagway. He's got him. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Wilson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Line getting set on 2nd down. Off play action. Catch in the middle. It's Jackson. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Using his legs, it's ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Makes one man miss. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Jackson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grabbed behind the line. It's Wilson. wrestled out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 7-yard line, and this offense is more than threatening. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Ripping through the defense. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida! 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't happy.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They took it 64 yards right down the field. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw, it's Coleman. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. There he goes.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping 3rd downs management. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play call.
That defense in front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. They kick it away on 4th down. He's got it. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play call.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Trying the left side. Finds a little space. He has the first and still on his feet. A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. Might as well give it to him again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Black Knights are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. The give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. Looking for space. It's ball. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Caught behind the line. It's Jackson. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Gators line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Direct snap. Oh, he's got some space. They finally make the stop, and the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run play action. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after you, as you saw it on that sack there.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Black Knights will punt this one away. Now on the return. He's got great speed. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Leaves it with the running back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. They'll give it to him again. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jackson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll keep it on the sneak. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Livingston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together starting from their own 12. They'll start this drive going to the air. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Black Knights in a good spot here with second and short. Handoff from the shotgun. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Black Knights will try to pin them back with the punt. Hauls it in at the 40. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He'll pull it on the read. Sweet cut there. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Gators with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass. It's Lagway. It's complete to the right. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. With the clock running, this should be the final play. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. You play well throughout the second half of the year, we're talking college football playoff potential.
Yeah, but you got to start somewhere, right? And I like that they started strong, made it to Week 7 now. Yeah,